my name's Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited to kind of go through round one maybe of the new books or new releases that I am personally anticipating in the next year in 2021. I'll probably do a second round of books that I'm anticipating. I think Mark Lawrence has some stuff coming out. I thought I saw somewhere that Brandon Sanderson might have another Mistborn novel coming out. There are just a lot of things being published next year, and so this is not by any means an all-encompassing video. I just wanted to go through some fun YA kind of fantasy reads that I'm looking forward to. Book one is an author that I'm actually not acquainted with. S.T. Gibson is her name. She is publishing a book called Dowry of Blood on January 31st, and this is a Bride of Dracula reimagining. It's been described as having obsessive love, tangled polyamorous relationships, gothic abandoned chateaus, eating abusive men. It's just bloody, violent, dark. I'm just drawn to like vampire stuff right now. So Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. The second book I'm really looking forward to comes out around Valentine's Day on February 16th. It is book 4 in the A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas series. It is called A Court of Silver Flames. It is going to be about Feyre's sister Nesta. The book I think is supposed to be almost 800 pages long, so I think this is going to be the longest book in the series to date. I'm just really looking forward to it. I didn't really like Nesta's character in the other books. I'm thinking she'll find some redeeming qualities in this book, and I'm all about Cassian. I'm not sure how you say his name, but I'm really looking forward to what plays out between them. Yeah. February, that is what I am going to be reading. Third book I'm really interested in is the sequel to King of Scars, which is Rule of Wolves by Leigh Bardugo. It comes out March 30th. This duology, I think it's going to be a duology, but it follows Nikolai, which is a character that we're introduced to in the Shadow and Bone trilogy, I think, which is part of the Grishaverse. Even for YA fantasy, I really enjoy Leigh Bardugo's storytelling style. I am personally looking forward to Rule of Wolves. And then the next book is called Realmbreaker, which is the premiere book in a brand new series. It is a YA fantasy by Victoria Aveyard. Her previous work is the Red Queen series, which I read earlier this year, and I really love them. It has pirates, epic battles, strong female protagonists, so I'm all about that, and I really like Victoria Aveyard's prose. Looking forward to that one. It recently had a cover reveal. Next book is Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff, which is the start of a new series by him. I saw on Twitter the other day that Mark Lawrence had received a several hundred-page manuscript from Jay Kristoff and was going through that, and I heard that the series is going to be very violent and gory and dark and bloody, and there's going to be some bloody sexual stuff in it too, which I'm always, I don't know why I'm drawn to this stuff, but hey, I'm down to read it. Yeah, so that comes out I think maybe September. Looking forward to that one. I recently started reading a different book by Jay Kristoff because I wasn't really acquainted with his stuff. It took me a while to wrap my head around how he writes. It can be a little bit flowery. It's almost like a dark lyrical type of writing, but once I got it, I was hooked. So I'm really interested to see how that style of writing plays out in a epic like vampire series. Empire of the Vampire, and then in October, this is kind of sad, but it's the final installment to the Expanse books, Leviathan Falls by James S.A. Corey. I'm finishing up book 6, and then I'll read 7 and 8 in the next couple of months. I'm just looking forward to the final book in a series that has been amazing. Prime Video actually launched the first 3 episodes yesterday, and I binge watched those last night, and they're so great. Like, this series is just perfect. So I'm looking forward to reading Leviathan Falls in October. And then these last 2 I'm really not sure of because I haven't heard a lot of news about them, but Ninth House, the sequel to Ninth House, or Alex Stern #2, I think that might come out middle or late fall, just because I think it was October of last year that Ninth House came out. I would think that 2 years after that we would have the sequel. Fingers crossed, because I really liked Alex Stern's story and I like the dark grittiness of the first book, and I'm really curious about what happens with Darlington. Yep, that one. And then the last book I will say for this video is, again, this is all just like guessing, but I'm really hoping for a sequel to House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, which was her premiere adult fantasy earlier this year. So I'm hoping for a sequel. So Crescent City #2. I would imagine if it came out in 2021, it would be winter in the year, so. But hoping, because I'm really looking forward to Bryce and hearing about more backstory for some of the side characters in the first books. Looking forward to it. I really enjoy Sarah J Maas's books. Those are kind of my initial, what I'm looking forward to reading next year. I'm gonna have a theme for next year. It's probably going to be, like, my reading theme next year is probably gonna be like back to basics. I'm not gonna try and have aggressive reading goals like I have the last couple of years, but I think I'm gonna try to read, you know, at least some kind of classic novel each month, just timeless books, or maybe like fantasy basics like Robin Hobb, just to play some catch up there. So that's probably gonna be my reading theme for next year, and then reading these anticipated new releases. Oh, I'm supposed to announce the winner of the contest that I had earlier this week. So I ended up with a couple copies of Holly Black's How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories. So I ran an Instagram contest, and I am pleased to announce that Catherine Rose in Missouri is the winner of that giveaway. So I will be mailing that book and a couple other goodies. Hopefully it gets there by Christmas, but no promises. So congratulations, Catherine. I hope you like the book as much as I did. The illustrations are beautiful. Hopefully you'll be getting that soon. Yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next week. All right, thanks guys, bye.